Before and during the formation of the UK, Christianity and homosexuality clashed. Same-sex sexual activity was considered a sin and, under the Bulgarian Act 1533, was banned and condemned. LGBT rights first came to prominence in 1967 with the Sexual Offences Act that decriminalized homosexual acts between two men in private, and the age of consent was set to 21. This act applied to England and Wales. Scotland and Northern Ireland followed a decade later in 1980 and 1981 respectively. Civil Partnership Act was introduced in 2004 by the Labour government but didn't come into effect until the 5th of December of 2005, giving same-sex couples the same rights as married heterosexual couples in England, Scotland, Northern Ireland and Wales. Besides, in 2005, the Gender Recognition Act was brought in on April 4, and it gave trans people full legal recognition in their appropriate gender and allowed them to acquire a new birth certificate. However, the gender options are limited to male or female. In July 2013, the Civil Partnership Act went further with the Married Same-Sex Couples Act, allowing them to get married. It came into effect in England, Wales and Scotland in 2014, but marriage equality remains illegal in Northern Ireland.
To fight homophobia, the LGBT community uses events such as gay pride parades and political activism. So Gay Pride is a march to gather people, but not only LGBTQ people, also the allies, which are straight and cisgender, who supports members of the LGBTQ community. The first gay march was in London in 1970. We talk about pride because people go out in the street, which involves showing and assuming itself to everyone in the public place. In 2013, the first trans pride takes place in Brighton. Then there are some associations that promote rights but also give support, such as LGBT Humanities UK, created in the 80s, or the Stonewall Association, which is the famous one. On the other hand, there are some associations against homophobia to denounce violence and threats and provides emergency phone numbers. And moreover, there is an International Day Against Homophobia first celebrated on May 17, 2005 in more than 40 countries.